Yeah. 2. Yeah. Aye. I'm jacking the beat, you calling the cops. The yapping is cheap, I call you the ops. The rapping is hating, it's all cause of pop. You get a leak for the ball, get a drop. Feel like I'm wrong when I double it back, cause I'm making it harder to catch that. But I covered the ticket, I call you to visit. You tipping and hit up the cash app. Baby girl, been around for it, yeah. In the old days, I was stuck in old ways. Never really trying to flip the old page. Young man tripping at an old age. Thinking I was flicking, had a low wage. Led the bro days, then a slow praise. Thinking it'd be different, it would gon' change, then it really didn't. It's a cold game, yeah. Ay, all I really wanted was the money in the pocket. Got over money, but the money ain't the topic. Like Bill Doe and the money gotta stop it. Kid need food and the whip need juice. I'ma get these views when the
Why they party? I'm in here grinding. Money I'm stacking. Why they rock diamonds? I can't relate to them, ain't my chick calming. I set a goal for me, 2 or 3 commas. 7 figures, 8 figures to 9 figures. On a slow pace to get rich quick. Same time we just think different. Cause when you make it, it hit different.
What it do, baby? It's your partner Dale, looking old, so fresh, cold, clean. You see that thing, baby? And welcome to another edition of the Countermoves Podcast, where we take an issue, whether it be economic, social, or even political, kind of unpack it together, infuse wisdom in that thing, man, to prescribe the right solution, guys. So if you like what you're seeing, please share, and subscribe, guys. And today, guys, we have a real good one, real good treat, man. This one really kind of interested me is an area of finance, right? And if you could, again, share. This people are going to want to see this. Man, there was a contract. In Major League Baseball, typically you see a lot of these big contracts. I began to see it when I was growing up, when Alex Rodriguez signed his contract with the Texas Rangers. I think for $250 million over 10 years. It was a pretty big deal that he actually signed. It was kind of the first of its kind from what I saw, right? And what tripped me out is that was the biggest number that I had seen at the time when it came to a sports contract, right, for a tenure for a professional team. Well, the MLB has continually been upping this ante, and this past offseason, guys, the LA Dodgers gave their star player Ohtani $700 million contract over 10 years, right? Now, that's a big number, right? It's about $70 million a year, right? But it was structured in a way that was great to me. I just said, wow, how he got it structured. And it was all Ohtani's idea. That was the good thing about it, guys. It was all Ohtani's idea. And I just said, damn, I gotta look into this thing, man. So I thought it would be wise for us to take that contract, right? Unpack it a little bit and see how we got to this conclusion. But also, if you see below, there was a lot of California state government backlash because they were not happy about how this contract was actually structured. Yeah, it got real, man. It got real. So we're going to unpack all this real fast, y'all. So, man, walk with me. I'm going to let you hear a video of someone unpacking it, and then we're going to read a reporter from CNBC, right? I went there because they did a lot with finance as well also. So, guys, let's look at how this thing was structured, right? So let's look at the contract. Here we go. Boom. Let's go to the first one. Let's see how this thing was actually structured. And just watch what actually happens. Here we go. Oh, hold on a sec, yes.
$700 million contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Turns out he will get more than 97% of that money a very long time from now.
Wow.
According to ESPN and other reports, here's what this means. Over the next 10 years, a superstar slugger and pitcher will receive just $2 million a season.
Okay.
In other words, he's getting $2 million per year until 2034, where at that point, Ohtani will get $68 million every year for the next 10 years from that, even if he's retired. According to reports, the deferrals were Ohtani's idea. So what makes this unusual for the Dodgers is allows them some payroll flexibility, because they're not hitting the full amount, so it's not going to affect their salary cap. So Ohtani will not even have to watch his own spending, because guess what? He makes $45 million a year just through endorsements. So he's just like, I'll take the $2 million.
But I love that he suggested this, though.
Yes.
I mean, it's going to pay off for him, too. But in the meantime, the team also benefits.
So, guys, let's look at this. Let's look at this real quickly, guys. This contract was so profound because of how he actually received it. Let me go back to it real quickly, and let's walk through it together, right? And let's look at how this contract was actually structured. I mean, this was a brilliant strategy by this young man. Let me go back to it real quickly here, guys. Hold on one second. Boom, here we go. Now, let's see how this deal was structured real quickly again, so you can see just the brilliance of the structure. Look at how it breaks down, all right? Look how it breaks down. All right, here we go. Look at how it breaks down. From the year 2024 to 2033, he's getting $2 million a year, right? That's roughly about $10 million. So remember, the size of the contract is $700 million over 10 years. So for 10 years, he gets just $20 million, right? Just $20 million is what he gets. Then if you go scroll a little bit further along, then after that, guys, I missed this part. From 2034, he gets $68 million a year from 2034 to 2043. So why would he structure this deal this way? Because look at it, for 10 years, he's only making $20 million. But again, he's making money on those some deals. Now, it's a good benefit for the LA Dodgers because of the fact that they get salary cap flexibility, so they could build around this man, because he's probably the most talented player of the MLB. The guy, he hit a record amount of home runs for a pitcher, and he's also a starting pitcher as well. That's unheard of. But how this deal was structured, man, was just so wonderful how it was structured, man. So right now we looked at the breakdown of what this was. Again, let's go back real fast. Okay, again, here we go. Again, let's go back. So from 2024, 2034, he's making $20 million, $2 million a year, right? And then you have from 2034 to 2043, he's making $68 million a year. Now, the question is, why would he structure the deal this way? All right, so now, let me ask this question real quick, real fast. While I have this figure still in front of you guys. What city do the Dodgers play in? Los Angeles, right? What state is Los Angeles in? California. Who actually has the highest tax bracket of any state in the union? California. And this was Ohtani's idea, right? So now let's go to some additional diatribe about this. Now let's go to a little bit of a breakdown. Let's go back to the breakdown again. Let me give you that tax structure, okay? Here's a breakdown. Let me bring on First Take. They talked about this in a very wise way. And Jeff Saturday, who played for the Indianapolis Colts as well, and I think he played 1 year for the Green Bay Packers or what. I may be wrong, but I think he played 1 year. But he was excited about how this was structured. And he would be someone that knows how this is structured the right way, because he actually had to negotiate this with his agent on the structure. Look at how excited this man is. Here we go. Let's dive in this thing. Here we go. Boom.
Figure out why give it to the Dodgers to handle. So I want all that money. Let me do what I want to do with it, rather than you giving it to me later on in life and stuff like that. I understand you. Now, I do understand he's trying to avoid those California.
There you
Ain't
go.
no doubt about that.
Chess and checkers, baby.
I understand that, but financial advisors obviously know that all too well, and a bunch of them were texting me last night like, yo, what's he doing? You take that yourself and you defer it. You know, what the hell are you giving it to them for? Whatever. I don't know. I'm just going to say this. I imagine he's a highly intelligent individual and he knows what he's doing. I got to look more into this to really have a definitive opinion about it.
Yeah.
On its face, I don't like the idea of the Dodgers giving me the money down the line. I just don't. But he knows better than me.
Here's my issue with Stephen A. Smith right there is for him to come to that conclusion, what I have in the entire context, I understand he said he had the entire context. From a taxable standpoint, is it advantageous for Ohtani to accept all that cash now or defer it later? We're going to dive into this in a second, but I want you to listen to Jeff Saturday here in the seconds from diving real fast, and also Shannon Sharp. These two gentlemen understand these type of contracts because they have to negotiate them themselves. Here we go. Let's dive back at this thing. Here we go. Let's get into it.
In the end, he gonna get that $700 million.
Yes, he is.
He built a house in Florida, Texas, or Tennessee. He built a house somewhere.
Remember what I said yesterday on
Listen
the show
to this.
Saturday? Of the $70 million, if he were to get paid $70 million per year in the state of California after taxes, he would have got like 34.8.
That's insanity.
34.8
No, sir.
million.
No, sir.
35 million.
Stop. Hold on. So hold on. Come back to your party real fast, y'all. So if Ohtani would have done what Stephen A. initially prescribed, which was to receive all that money now from the Dodgers, instead of allowing the Dodgers the flexibility to build around him by deferring these payments, he would have lost half of the $70 million per year. So instead of him netting $70 million, he would have netted roughly $35 million. Half of that would have went out in taxes to the state, to the state and federal government. If you would have did exactly what Stephen A. actually said, and notice what Jeff Saturday said, that's insane. Why? He understands the structure of this contract. But let's listen to the pros in this area when it comes to how these are structured in Shannon Sharp and Jeff Saturday. Here we go. Let's listen to them real fast. Let's dive into this thing. This is beautiful. Here we go.
Million would have went back to
I need all that.
government and federal government.
Because you understand, 12% on $70 million a year.
Yeah.
That guys, that's $7.5–8 million.
Yes, sir.
$8 million times 10
Come on.
is $80 million.
Highlight your problem.
So, you know what? I did really well when I was with the Angels. I made over 100 and something million with them. In California and Uncle Sam is the only guy that ain't got to do no work but get 50%.
You see that right there, guys? You see that right there? So let's go back. So Ohtani used to play for the Angels, right? The Anaheim Angels, which is in what? California. So he made $100 million gross when playing with the Angels, right? But he lost half of that in taxes. So he really netted $50 million. I know people say $50 million. I'm sorry. I don't think it's wise for me to give 50% of my income to somebody named Uncle Sam that did none of the work. You see what I'm saying? So he has firsthand knowledge of what was going to happen if he accepts all of this cash. Brilliant move. Let's keep going, guys. Here we go. Keep going.
He need to get his own damn job and stay out my pocket.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Amen to that.
Here we come up with a better solution, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're preaching on this show.
Shannon is the first person. Shannon Sharp is the first person in American history that said Uncle Sam needs to go get a job.
Yeah.
Get out your pocket.
Man, it's true, though. He's
Come
right.
on, man.
He's right. Uncle Sam the only person getting paid that don't do no work.
He right.
You know?
All right.
He got it. I got it.
So right there, guys, right there, we actually have NFL players, Shannon Sharp and Jeff Saturday, who understand the contractual structures of professional contracts that play for major teams. Both of them played in the NFL. And both of the experienced said, oh, hell no, I'm not giving out half that money to Uncle Sam. They both said, well, Shannon Sharp said, Uncle Sam needs to go get a job. He's the only person that does no work but gets half of the proceeds for doing nothing. And then Jeff Saturday said, that's insane. The only person initially that's actually said that he should accept that money up front was Stephen A. Smith, the employee. Not bashing him at all, but I don't think that was wise counsel, right? If that makes some sense here, right? And if any financial planner that's saying that he should accept that money up front and not allow for the Dodgers to actually do what they do when it comes to that type of when it comes to building a team around him by foregoing that cash, saying take that money up front. Again, by following that type of counsel, he would have been in the same boat he was in when he played for the Angels. Half of it going to Uncle Sam. You have two athletes saying the same thing. And then Shannon says, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a second. That $50 million that he actually lost with at 12%, he would have made, I'm sorry, $30 million that he would have given up, right? If you accept all that money, right? He could have been making 7-8% on that and made $80 million just on the interest. On the interest. Come on, y'all. This ain't hard. This ain't hard. Now, guys. Now, if you don't believe me, guys, I actually did a video. I did a video real quickly, a short one, breaking down a professional athlete's contract. This is Julius Randle, okay? Julius Randle. Now we're going to look at the tax benefits real quickly. Let's look at how much taxes these guys paid. I didn't know about some of these. I didn't know about some of these taxes. It didn't make no damn sense. Now watch this. Watch all these taxes. This is Julius Randle, right? Who plays for the New York Knicks, right? Watch all of these taxes that he pays. I want you to see how this works. Here we go.
Randle makes $23.7 million a year playing for the New York Knicks. Here's what that looks like after taxes. Gross annual income, $23,760,000. Federal income tax, $8,637,989. State income tax, $1,186,782. City tax, $459,339. FICA, $224,054. Estimated average jock tax, $712,800. Total tax, $11,220,964. Net income, $12,539,036.
Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Do y'all see how much taxes this man is paid? Y'all see that? That is, he makes $23.7 million. He paid federal taxes, state taxes, city taxes, FICA. Did y'all know about a jock tax? 5 sets of taxes that takes out $11.22 million out of that man's gross. And he nets $12.5 million. He lost nearly half of his gross. Half. That's by him actually receiving the cash up front. 5 sets of taxes. A damn city tax? A damn jock tax? The hell? Yes, sir. All professional athletes pay a jock tax. All of them. Yes, sir. Inventing ways to tax your ass more, huh? Right? They go to numbers. They go to numbers. So take this number right here, guys. Put a 70 million up there and divide it by 2. What's his name? Ohtani would have a netted $35 million. Half of that would have went to taxes, which we know the government spends on nothing to benefit the people at all. Nothing. Besides, the local, fire, police officers. No, that's wonderful. City works, that's fine. But we all know, I think that anybody watching me and honor me with your time, I will bet that you can spend your money better than the government can. I will bet that. I bet that. But am I tripping? Am I tripping? All right, y'all. So now, we're not done, y'all. Okay, now let's look at how this man did this. Let's look at how this man did this, y'all. Man, this is so wonderful, man. Let me bring in one of the most wisest, really unknown tax professionals when it comes to stuff like this. It really comes to real estate, anything business at all, period. And some W2 as well also is my man here, brother. He's finna break this thing down, guys. Let's bring it in. Let's see how this man did this. Listen to how he did this. Here we go.
Shohei Ohtani just pulled off one of the craziest tax plays that I've ever seen. It's like this guy understands exactly how the IRS thinks.
Listen.
What he decided to do is he's deferring $68 million of the $70 million he's set to earn on his contract over the course of 10 years. Now, the reason why he's choosing not to accept this money that he's due until after his 10 years are up is because right now he's located in the state of California, where 13% of the money that he's earning is going to go to the state of California in state income taxes. If he earns the rest of this money, the $68 million per year that he's deferring, once he is out of the state of California in 10 years when he's no longer with the Los Angeles Dodgers, he's effectively avoiding $90 million in income taxes.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. I mean, brilliant planning by this man. Oh my God, this is a history. Man, this should be taught in every high school, every college, whether it be Power 5 or HBCU. How this man structured this deal was so tight, man. My God, it was so wonderful. Now, guys, notice the reason why he actually did this. It was because of the fact that he understood where he was located at. Now, notice that the tax professional here said that the reason why he actually did this is because of the fact that he was located in California. And this guy's name is Carlton Dennis. Forgive me, Carlton. Carlton Dennis. That's his name. Look him up. Carlton with a K. But the reason I did this is because of the fact that he actually lives in California. So remember, he made $100 million with the Anaheim Angels, right? And half of that was gone in taxes. So he really netted $50 million, right? And this is before he actually began paying for a house, cars, food. See what I'm saying? That's how this thing actually worked for him. So him having real world knowledge, right? Said, wait a minute, I'm going for another type of contract. I'm gonna stay in California, but how can I structure this deal the right way? As Carlson just said, he's deferring the payments. Remember, he said. Remember, they said it's $2 million for 10 years, right? It's a 10-year contract, right? He's only making $2 million a year. That's $20 million. Now, out of the $20 million, half of it is gone. So out of $20 million, he nets 10, right? $10 million goes into taxes, right? But once he's done with that contract, he can sign with any other team. Now, here's the big thing about it when it comes to this, is because he can move out of California and make his homestead in another state, like maybe Texas, Tennessee, Florida, just to name three of them, right? Oklahoma is another one. His homestead is now no longer in, right? It's no longer in California. It is in another state. Therefore, he is saving, my God, he's saving $90 million in taxes. 90 million. So again, remember, we said from after the 10 years, he gets $68 million a year, right? But he's living outside of California. So California can't tax that because his homestead is not in California. So he can literally buy a house in, let's say, Texas, have a second apartment in California, right? Play for the California Angels for 10 years. LA Dodgers for 10 years. Right, and only pay taxes on the $20 million that he actually generated there. That's crazy because we just saw the amount of taxes that a athlete pays. 5 sets of taxes: federal, state, city, FICA, and a job tax. If that makes some sense, guys. I mean, brilliant strategy. Brilliant strategy. Now, the California state government, their House and their Senate, they are not happy about this at all. They are pissed about this, guys. Let's see why they're pissed, man. Here is a video right here of them talking about why they're pissed, guys. I mean, they're saying that he actually committed fraud. Remember, I did a video on the California wealth tax, right? That is actually in the assembly right now. Now, it has not been signed into law, but it's on its way. I believe it's going to pass. Right now, watch this, guys. I want y'all to see exactly why they're mad. Why they're mad. And to be honest with you, Ohtani actually outfoxed them. I mean, this is brilliant. Listen to this. Here we go. Listen to this.
The state of California seems to think Shohei Ohtani is evading taxes and now wants to change their tax law because of his record-breaking 10-year, $700 million contract.
So stop right there. They're already talking about changing their tax law because of the strategy that he did. Now, here's the fear. The fear is they don't want somebody to copy this man. if real quick, if I am an athlete in California, I'm going to be contact this man and see how you get this structured. I'm doing the same thing. Let's keep going.
In theory, he's supposed to make $70 million a year for the next 10 years. Instead, he elected to defer his payments and only make $2 million a year for the next 10 years. After those 10 years, he's going to start making $68 million a year until 2044.
Yes.
Since the Dodgers only have to pay him $2 million while on the roster, their payroll on paper will be significantly lower. They can use that extra money to sign more big-name players while avoiding going too far over the league's luxury tax threshold.
So stop right there. This even benefits the team too. So it's a win-win for the player and the team. My God. Here we go.
Allowing the team to sign better players, but also likely saving the Dodgers tens of millions of dollars in luxury tax penalties, which teams have to pay the league when their payrolls get too expensive. Deferring these payments also may save Ohtani millions in taxes. Making $70 million a year while living in California, he would have paid an estimated $330 million in tax.
Look at that, y'all. $330 million if he would have accepted all this money. Again, that's $700 million divided by 2, roughly. $330 million. So you know the California government's like, yeah, we finna get this money, baby. Oh, no, sir. Let's keep it going, y'all.
Taxes over 10 years. But since he's only going to make $2 million a year, he'll only pay an estimated $9.9 million.
Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Now, I'm going to ask you this question. Would you want to pay $330 million in taxes, or would you want to pay $9.9 million in taxes? You be the judge.
Assuming Ohtani moves out of California, once he starts getting paid his deferred payments in 10 years, the state will lose out on an estimated $320 million of taxes. California doesn't like this, and shortly after Ohtani made this deal, asked Congress to change the tax code, forcing Ohtani.
So now what's happening is the California assemblies, right, both their House and the Senate, are now lobbying the federal government to change the tax law so that this won't happen to them, right? Oh, if I am a player in California, I want to rework my deal right now and do this. Listen, here we go.
Ohtani and others to pay taxes on money they earned while living in California, even if they don't get paid until well after they move out of California. Arguing that when wealthy individuals like Ohtani defer their payments like this, it makes income inequality worse and hinders the fair distribution of taxes. But what?
Stop right there. Stop. So their whole argument is by him structuring his deal this way, the government has to change its tax code because him structuring this way is an income inequality. What the? And because it doesn't allow for them to collect the taxes to disperse it the right way. Did you see what he just said? It's because of the fact that they believe they can spend their money better than you. This is the classic case. Income inequality is trash. If this is what they're saying, it's trash. Why not allow this to happen? Wouldn't this be more attractive to bring in more business for the state, for more players? Because you're already losing when it comes to the income tax, when it comes to state taxes, to Texas and Florida and Tennessee. This is crazy town. You just heard what this man. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again for the folk in the back row. Here we go.
of California, arguing that when wealthy individuals like Ohtani defer their payments like this, it makes income inequality worse and hinders the fair distribution of taxes. But what do you...
There it is. So they're hiding behind the excuse of income inequality, and then they say what the real reason is for the fair distribution of taxes. He just followed the tax code. That's all he did. He just followed the tax code. So why do you need to change the tax code if he just followed the tax code? Brilliant. Oh, my brilliant plan. Do you see why they're upset, guys? See why they're upset? They mad? Because why? They were counting that money before the ink was even dry. I mean, this is a brilliant plan by this young man. Masterclass. It's masterclass, y'all. Masterclass. My God. I mean, wow. Man, I had to walk through this one, y'all, because it was so profound how he did it. And it was all his idea. Not a financial advisor, because you understand when it came to the first take situation, right? Stephen A. said, financial planner said he should have received that money instead of allowing for the Dodgers to play with it. That right there is asinine because of the fact that he would have had to pay half of that in taxes. That's stupidity. If you have a financial advisor telling you to do that, fire them now. They have to go. They are moronic. Makes no sense at all, period. I mean, this is, if I am a NBA player, an NFL player, a UFL player, right? An MLB player, an MLS player, right? I want my deals just like this. Sure do. Now, that forces you to have to be a better money manager, but he's not losing any money because of the fact that why? He's actually making money when it comes to the endorsement deals. Now, here's the play on the endorsement deals. Ooh, this is the masterclass, y'all. He's an employee of the LA Dodgers when he's collecting the $2 million per year and then $68 million after the 10 years, right? He's an employee, right? But when it comes to the endorsement deals, no, sir, he has a corporation. My man is brilliant. So all that income flowing into the corporation, all the income when it comes to his endorsements is flowing to the corporation. My God. As you know, he has a foundation there, trust there, insurance there. I mean, he has it all. I mean, this guy needs to be teaching the class on how to legally pay your fair share in taxes. This is a master class, guys. My God. Whoo. But now do you see why the California state government is upset? Because of the fact that he's saving $320 million in taxes that would have went to a state government who is $100 billion in the hole. They're in the red, 100 billion with a B, $100 billion in the hole. Work your butt off. I love what Grant Cardone said. He said, I work hard to not pay the government. Let me say it this way. He said, I work hard to pay the government what I should pay them. Said it again. I work hard to pay the government of what I should pay them. And he utilizes every single benefit in the tax code. Guys, the tax code is called a code for a reason. Those that know the code gets the maximum benefit of said code. It's real simple, guys. It ain't hard. I mean, this was a masterclass. A masterclass. My God. Man. So, guys, what's the counter move, guys? Hell, here's the counter move, guys. Whatever this dude said, go do it. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, any NFL players, wrestlers for the WWE or the AEW, MLB players, NFL players, NBA players, UFL players, MLS players. I'll give you 7 leagues. I would study this man's contract like a fine-tooth comb. Not with your advisor, with your advisors if you want to, right? But if an advisor tells you that what he did was not right, fire them. I would study what this young man did, guys. Is what I would do. Study it, bro. I would study that thing and do the exact same thing. This was a brilliant move by this man. Phenomenal move, man. Man, I hope you guys learned something today, man, because I did, man. Woo-wee. This is the value, guys. This is the value of understanding how deals should be structured. Because this guy, he killed it. He murdered the game on this one, y'all. He murdered the game on this one. My word, man. So this is what I'm saying, guys. I always say, what's the kind of move? Peep it, sweep it, and keep it. I always say, guys, now here's the big thing about it. No matter if you're a professional athlete or not, you can do the exact same thing that this guy did. It'll look a little different, right? But you can do the exact same thing that this young man actually did, right? Examine your current situation. This is the peep it stage, all right? Look at how you are being taxed right now. This is going to be in consultation with a good accountant and CPA, right? Knows the difference between the two, an accountant and CPA. No difference, okay? And examine your current taxable situation, right? Very simple. Boom. It says, then I'd say, sweep it. Now, once you understand how you can begin to maximize the tax code, right? Listen to my words. Maximize the tax code, right? What's going to be your strategy moving forward? For instance, if you are a W-2 worker alone, there's very little you can do. Very little you can do. You can do some stuff, but it's very little you can do. Because when you get paid your money W-2, the government gets their money before you get your money. How do I know it? Look at your paychecks, your paycheck stub. You have the gross and then you have the net. Notice there's a difference between the gross and the net. Because why? The difference there was all taxes. All taxes. That's why I love entrepreneurship, guys, because I can legally get the money, right? The proper way, right? Depending on the business model, right? Invest the money into my company or buy assets to build the revenue for the business, and the government, depending on the business model, gets taxed on what's left over. I literally pay less in taxes, guys, because I invest in real estate development finance. So I own a lot of real estate nationwide, right? I literally pay zero in taxes legally because I buy so much real estate and I borrow so much debt, good debt, to buy real estate and increase the value of said properties, right? Debt cannot be taxed at all. It's debt, it's an expense, right? And also because I borrowed the debt out, I do generate a cash flow coming in, but I have remedies in place to where I can actually get I can maximize the taxes on even my cash flows from all of my real estate investments. I could do that legally. It's real simple, guys. It's real simple. I got a flat phone around here. Anyways. All right, guys. Now, is your current approach working or not? If it's not, you got to change. Ohtani did. Remember, Ohtani actually played for the Angels, made $100 million, $100 million, and half of that was going taxes. He stayed in California, traded teams, right? LA Dodgers, right? And he structured the deal in a strategic, wonderful way, right? To where now he's paying out of the size of the deal, $9.9 million in tax. Let me see how much that is, guys, real quickly when it comes to how much taxes this guy's actually paying, right? Let's look at this real quickly here. All right, here we go. Now, let me go here. Let's look at how much this is. Here we go. Real quickly. Look at this here, man. Boom. Here we go, guys. So he's paying $9.9 million in taxes over the life of it, if it's done a certain way, right? He's actually collected $700 million. All right, $700 million. I hope I'm doing this right, Holy Ghost. All right. Yep. Times 100. Oh, not yet. Times 100. Oh, here we go. He's paying 1.41% in taxes. My God. Wow, he's paying 1.4% in taxes. Wow. My God. I mean, he needs to teach a class on this. This is just brilliancy. All right, man. All right, guys. Now, boom. Now keep it. This is exactly what Ohtani did. Start thinking generationally. If your solution begins and ends with you, you've already failed. You're done for. But if your solution lives beyond you, right? You can set up a long-lasting legacy. Don't believe me? Ask the Rothschilds. Ask the Purdues, the Vanderbilts. Ask them all. The Jones family. Ask them all. They're talking about Jerry Jones. The Kraft family. The Cuban family, Mark Cuban's family. Ask them all. Ask them. The Jordan family, Michael Jordan, right? Ask them all. Their ideas lived past them. If that makes some sense, guys. But man, if you begin thinking generationally, your mind begins to widen up, and there's so many different ideas you can begin to say, I can do this and this and this and this and this, because you're thinking beyond you. It doesn't begin and end with you. Right? Because you may be the first. I'm the first millionaire in my family. I'm the first. Me. Right? So it's just, man, this was just a masterclass, guys, in how this deal was structured, man. I thought it would be wise for me to share it with you guys, man. I had fun looking this one through. Because I love sports. I play college basketball. So I love sports, but how he structured this deal, guys, was phenomenal. If you have any questions, let me know. Hey, guys, give me your thoughts. Here, I'll say this here. How do you begin to be thinking generationally? You got to turn your side hustle into an enterprise. Turn your side hustle into an enterprise. Taxes are going to continue to rise. Ohtani knew this. Hence how he structured the deal. I know this. This is why I'm an entrepreneur and I invest in real estate and private equity investments. I understand the taxes are going to rise because you have the California state trying to lobby the federal government to change the tax code. So this won't happen. I'm trying to tell you, if you are a professional athlete, I will study this man's contract and do the exact same thing he did. The exact same thing. And this was a master class, guys. Master class. Guys, give me your thoughts. Let me know what you think, man. Was I right? Was I wrong? You agree? You disagree? Let me know what are your thoughts. Let me know if it makes some sense. I actually loved it. I thought he killed it, man. Give me your thoughts below. Chime in. Let me know what's going down, man. I think that this gentleman should teach a class on this. This was a master class. A masterclass, man. It really, really, really was. But guys, let me know what you think about it, guys. Now, guys, every single Friday, Cliff and I are back on here at 5 p.m. CST on all platforms, right? Even the one that you're watching on right now, we do a free Real Estate Friday training. Free. We talk about the current market analysis, and then we give our thoughts on what's going on, and then we give you a solution you can implement today to make 5, 10, 20, 30 grand in a month. We teach that on Real Estate Fridays, guys. Every single Friday. But man, guys, also, guys, this is a company that I actually own as well. Own this company. Let me go here real quick here, guys. Okay. That's good. All right, great. All right, good. All right. Now, every single this is the company that I actually own called American Rounds. We have a new sponsor, guys. It's the first AI-powered ammo machine. First AI-powered ammo machine that's in grocery stores, guys. It is just taking off like clockwork. Here is a little bit of a commercial, guys, because they're one of our big sponsors. Here we go.
The CEO of American Rounds. We are in Pell City, Alabama at Fresh Value grocery store installing the first ever automated retail machine for ammunition. The stores were really the inspiration for it. I mean, they knew their customer base, and they came to us and thought this would be a really good opportunity for their customer base. There's a lot of hunting community here in Pell City, and thought that their customers would love an opportunity to be able to buy ammunition here at the store.
We're super excited to offer, what we think is the first ammo kiosk. We're always looking for ways to give our customer another reason to come visit our stores. Anything that we can do to help them make their shopping trips easier based on the feedback that we've gotten just from customers today. They are so excited about us having the ammo kiosk.
We're getting ammo!
One of the ways we're changing the landscape of ammunition sales is to make it more available. Being able to move into a place like a grocery store, supermarket, makes it a lot more available to the public. But we're taking a different approach to it. Traditionally, ammunition is sold at outdoor type stores, your sporting goods stores, and it just sits on a shelf. It's very accessible. Because of that, there's a high rate of theft. But with our machines, as you can see here, we have a very secure automated retail machine. We're able to age verify. We scan a driver's license. It then takes 360 facial recognition for the purchase and matches it to the ID. So the machines really provide an opportunity for safe, affordable, and available ammunition sales.
There is no doubt that foot traffic will increase based on the feedback that we've gotten. And again, we're super excited not only to have it here, but in other locations in Fresh Value as well.
We're really excited about where we're going. We are going to continue to expand here in Alabama. We have a machine slated to go into Oklahoma, Louisiana, Texas. So over the next year, we're looking forward to, seeing these roll out all throughout the South and the Southeast.
Guys, that is American Rounds. American Rounds is a company that I actually own, and it's kind of really exploding. I made a private investment into this company. It's exploding, guys. We're in Oklahoma and Alabama right now. We're expanding into Washington State, Michigan, Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma. We're already in Oklahoma. We're expanding in Oklahoma, Tennessee. I mean, you name. We're already in Alabama. So many, Florida, so many different states, guys, want this as well. We've been asked about franchising, which is another thing we're looking at as well, guys. So again, visit us, guys, at AmericanRounds.com or go to American Rounds on all social media platforms. We're having a lot of fun with this deal, guys. It's just been wonderful to kind of see it actually grow. So, man, I pray, man, that this was eventful for you guys. Have a pretty good audience on this one, man. This has been one of my favorite kind of movie podcast shows that I've done because of the fact that we got to see in real time, guys, real time with proper planning, right? Anybody can maximize the benefits of the tax code. Anybody, whether you are someone low on the totem pole or a multi-billionaire, all right? All it takes is having the White Rise Council around you guys. That's it. Guys, man, thank you so much for your time. God bless you, man. And if you have any questions concerning anything like this at all, guys, DM me. I do answer. That's me actually answering. I do answer. If you have any questions at all, just let me know, guys. And we kind of go from there. But guys, thank you so much for your time. God bless you. I end it every single time, guys, before you leave. And while you can, you see that thing, baby. Take that damn picture and give it to your mama them. And say it with your chest, guys. And holla at your partner. Guys, God bless you. See you next week, guys. And for some of you guys, tomorrow for the rest of the live. All right, guys. Peace.